Eat good food.
Eat good food. Eat good food.
Eat good food.
Eat good food.
Eat good food.
Boom, bang, bing. Eat good food. Yeah.
Where we got the food from today?
And today, we have a special guest, a proper guest, a special guest, Martel Mackenzie. We got big ride,
Mr. Too Different.
we got Mo in the building. Got food I got.
Them food blogs they surely can't test. EGF. Them food blogs they surely can't test. Eat good food, go with EGF. Eat good food, go with EGF.
Boom, bang, bing. You know the thing.
And what we saying today?
It's eat good food.
Eat good food.
And today.
And today.
And today.
And today.
Today.
Who we got on the show today?
We have
Bobby?
Sasha Face in the
Hey, big
building.
up Sash. What?
Wow.
Come on.
Jesus, that's a warm welcome, boys.
Guys,
Wicked,
if you don't know who is sitting in the chair, in the hot seat today, it's my amazing, beautiful manager, Sasha Face.
Introduce
Yeah.
yourself, Sash. What you saying?
Well, I think you guys gave me an amazing introduction, but yeah, I'm Sasha. For those of you who don't know me, been working with D for how long have we been?
So many years.
So many years, a decade now.
Decade.
Decade, you don't know me for a whole decade.
Longer.
Longer than that.
Yeah, because I used to come to your parties and you used to just be fly, wearing all white. And it was an all white party. You was running all white parties before the yardies.
I did. You're
Yeah,
right. I
and it was-
did.
and it
No,
was
you're
fly.
right. It's more than 10 years. About 12 years.
Yeah, but then I
13 years.
used to just come and you was just there living your life.
Yes.
All right, D,
Come
now
on, boy.
tell
Come
them
on,
what
boy,
we're
your phone.
eating from as well.
Right, today, yeah, sorry guys, I've not been telling them exactly where we are on the show, Sash.
Okay.
So today, we are at Portobello Market in West London.
Yeah.
And the shop used to be called
The Grain
The
Shop.
Grain Shop.
Yeah.
But now, they are called
The Portobello Health Food Shop.
the Portobello Health Food Shop. They have a variety of vegan stuff, CBD, and loads of foods, vegetables, and loads of great stuff. This is the vegan season. Get down there, support them. It's great.
Big up the vegan gang, yeah?
Right, okay, cool, safe. Let's go.
All right.
So today I got
What
just
you
the
got, you?
vegan macaroni and cheese.
That's
I
what
said
you
let me
got
give
there,
that a
yeah?
go. Yeah, I got some cake in there.
I've got the vegan sausage roll with cheese. Vegan
Sasha got
cheese.
the vegan
It's a soya sausage roll.
soya sausage
Soya
roll.
sausage roll,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, you see my things are mad.
Alright, switch on the lights, my G.
All right, let's get this on one
Yes,
second.
man, yes.
Here we go, light up the place like Las Vegas now,
Hey,
you get it?
hey,
So
hey.
listen,
Go on.
man got a mix and blend with different things there. So how they're kind of running it in there,
Yeah.
it's like a buffet. So you got the small container and you got the large container. The small container, I believe, from the top of my head, is like £6.50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the large is like £8.35 or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's correct.
All right, so boom bang. So I got a mixture of different things. So underneath right there, yeah, I got some dal. Big up all the people that know about dal.
Yeah.
I think it's like an Indian kind of cuisine, that one there, yeah. And I got like the substitute rice. I don't know if it's couscous or what they're using for the substitution there. Then I got some nice carrots there with some nice chopped up. What's this vegetable here, Sash?
Parsnips.
Some
I was
parsnips.
thinking about getting
I
this.
got
guys.
some nice roast potatoes there.
Wow, you're going in.
Underneath, I got vegan mac and cheese there. Look, I got some cauliflower.
Wow.
But you see my thing, yeah? You know what we're gonna have to do?
What?
As I eat, I'm gonna have to disclose the food that's underneath. Just for your reviews and stuff, it's gonna be very, very simple
Mine's very simple. I like.
because they've only got one item.
Yes. I've only got one item. I've already bitten into it.
I've got wow, this is clear, isn't it? I've got a vegan sausage roll as well, guys. Yeah, that's me. That's us.
Can we eat now?
Yeah, we can eat now. Right, Sash, what was you saying about your man? How you need your man now? He needs to have his stuff
Things
to get
in order.
together. He's got to
So-
have a J-O-B if he wants to
I
get
have a
it.
man, but the man that would be in my life has to reflect who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I was younger, you know, I was a little bit more shallow. It was more about the looks and the status. Whereas now it's, you know, the older I've got,
The depth.
the more I've got to know myself, the more I realised when I was in a relationship, I was also in a toxic place myself.
Oh.
And I think that's a lot of us, women and men, you get
Yeah.
into relationships just for the sake of having a man or a woman, right? But we don't really analyse ourselves, where we're at mentally. I wasn't mentally in the best space when I was with my ex-boyfriend. I loved him very much, but you know, we're still friends now.
Why did you say that though, Sash? Because we was reading a lot of Secret at the time. We was
No, because I wasn't like, I had a lot of insecurities that I didn't even realise I had. I had a lot
okay.
of suppressed feelings, and I think a lot of women go through that and we don't analyse it. So every time something would happen, I'd get jealous. Instead of understanding why I'd get jealous, I'd just blame the man for everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't regret 1 year with him because he taught me a lot about myself. Because when I came out of the relationship, I realised it was from my early 20s till I was 30. And I think those are the prime years when you're like growing, right? So I became, all my energy and focus went on to my ex. So when we met, I was still, as in like when we were working together, I was with him, if you remember.
Yeah. Great guy.
Amazing. Like I said, we're still friends till this day. I don't have any like
This
issues.
vegan sausage is very hard. The bottom back bit. Go on, Sash. I'm not
Yeah.
to cut you. Go on.
I just think, sorry, I think in general, when you're going to get into a relationship, it's really, really important to have someone that reflects you and your morals and your values. Yeah.
We're listening, Sash. This
So
is a
the
mukbang.
kind of man that I want, I'm putting
Yeah.
it out in the universe,
Yeah.
whoever's listening and
Put it in
watching.
the universe.
He's got to have his together, right? Doesn't have to be a millionaire or
When
billionaire.
you
but have his
when you say together, Sash.
like, have his together. Don't be living at your mum's house
Yeah.
with like driving a fucking, sorry, excuse my language.
70 or
Driving a Range Rover, but you're living at your mum's house. Like, have your priorities
in
right,
check.
right?
Makes sense.
Don't be wearing designer clothes and you're still at your mum's, and do you know what I mean? And
That
you're
makes
out there
sense.
raving and popping bottles. I'm past that. Like, I'm way too old for that. Not that I was ever into that.
Bottle popping can't pay the rent.
So you have to have your together. You have to know what you want. You've got to be confident, but at the same time emotionally intelligent, right? Spiritual, because I'm very spiritual, or open to spirit, like open. Yeah, that's about it really. Funny.
Right, Fierce. Fierce. You see us that is spiritual, yeah? We're in the spiritual world.
Yeah.
For someone who isn't spiritual, how do you explain that to them? What is spiritual? How do they get awakened? How do they operate at a higher frequency if they don't know?
That's a very good question. I think spirituality is a unique thing to every person, right? And when I say that, you have to go through that unique experience.
Okay.
I can't say to you the way I was enlightened or the way
Mm.
the way I was, I don't know, when I had my awareness, it was different to yours or whoever's spiritual. So it's one of those things I always say. I think in today's generation, it's become very commercial to be spiritual.
Yes.
Like everyone, I don't know if you remember back, I've been carrying crystals with me since
From the
from
morning.
day one,
Yes.
right? So
What
if
type
you
of
don't remember,
crystals you carrying there?
you should have remembered, Clay. You know, we used to have, no, you
You
wouldn't
never
remember.
used to show me.
Because I used to have them in my bra.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I still do. Because yeah,
Tell the people, what kind of crystals are they?
crystals are basically gemstones. They're made out of minerals. They have different energies in them. For example,
Hey.
I can't even.
Bad man energy
Yeah.
is one of them.
So for example, here my ring, right? If you see my ring, there's a crystal in there. So you've got, that's a smoky quartz. So it helps with negative energy. It helps with cleansing your energies. You've got something like a rose quartz, which helps with love, universal love, not necessarily romantic love. You've got something like a citrine, which helps with like new beginnings, with money, with, you know, and it crystals are like plants. If you don't talk to them and if you don't believe in it, they're gonna die. dying too.
Yeah, it's dying. See?
All right,
True
D,
word.
yeah?
Yeah.
Sash,
Yeah.
pause where you are because, you know, we're going to call this one, we're going to call this the spirituality show, yeah?
Okay.
Spiritual.
Yeah, the spiritual one, yeah?
All right.
All right, let's get into the ratings, though. Sash, what, if, out of 10, if you have to break down your kind of substitute sausage roll, I'm not too sure of the name. Tell the people what the name is of it again.
It's a soya sausage roll.
The soya sausage roll, yeah? Out of 10, what would you rate that now?
9.
It gets a 9? Is it really nice? What's the spices and stuff that they're using in there?
I have no freaking idea, but it tastes lovely. It's just enough cheese. It's not too heavy. It doesn't. It almost tastes like meat, but you know it's not meat.
Okay.
But it doesn't taste. You know how some substitutes for meat can be quite chewy and you can feel that it's not meat.
Okay.
Whereas there's no difference here. But it doesn't taste like pork. So even when I did eat meat, I never liked pork.
Okay.
So maybe not a 9. Maybe that was a bit too. Because
high.
yeah, maybe I was because I got
But it's
excited.
got cheese in there as well, though,
Yeah.
yeah?
Vegan cheese.
I think it's cashew cheese.
And you see, one thing when I eat pastries, what I look out for, yeah, is if the pastry's soft or is it crispy and hard.
In between.
Okay, you got the best of
It's
both
got
worlds,
it's
yeah?
got the softness, but it's got a nice crisp to it as well. And I think that's why I gave it a high number.
Okay. Yeah, that kind of went into detail. All right, D, what you rating? You rating your...
My sausage roll.
Oh, you
Vegan
got a
sausage
vegan
roll.
sausage roll. So what would you
I
call
can't even eat it, man. The back bit's tough, man.
Oh, is
It's
it
been
hard?
sitting there. It was
Oh,
the last
no.
one.
It was the last one.
3. But I can only just judge you on what.
But you have to take a bite into it, D.
I did. I tried to bite it. I've had to rip it. It's all.
What are you saying? Break your teeth one?
Yeah, it's a break the teeth one, man. That gets a free, you know.
Do you want me to take a look in the shop for you, brother?
No, it's alright, man. We've got a spiritual show to get through.
Alright, so because of the manner of your vegan sausage roll type of thing,
Right.
the soya sausage roll, right? What would you rate that out of 10 now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
That gets a free.
Like it's a free.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a free, man.
Oh,
Dropped
poor
again.
baby.
I can't even eat it.
That dropped again.
I can't even eat it. Right,
Okay.
what am I gonna do about this now? We need to sort this right out.
So
Dad,
what about this pasta dish that you got there?
the
on
pasta
side?
now. This is very enjoyable. I was eating it before we started. It's very enjoyable. That gets a 7.
Wow. Okay.
That's a 7. What about yours in the back there? Steve?
Yeah.
I got so much, so it's gonna take me a little while to break this down. You got that camera out again, D.
Oh yeah, get your camera.
Okay, do you know what I forgot to tell you? Look, I got chili
What?
con carne in here as
Oh,
well.
shit.
Like the vegan one though. And I got vegetables as well, mixed veg. So that's all nice. Let me taste that. You know, that gets a strong 6.5.
What gets to 6.5?
The mixed veg.
Wow. That was nice.
And you know what? They've got dal here. You can see that yellow.
What's
sauce
dal?
here.
What is dal?
Is that some chickpeas?
Lentil.
Lentils broken down, right? All right. That's one of the best
Why wasn't that,
dals.
sir?
One of the best dal I've ever tasted. Still, it tastes good. Texture, blend, everything's wicked with it, yeah. The roast potatoes, because we've been waiting for a little while, they got a little bit cold. And if you eat roast potatoes, you know you can't eat them cold. But that got like a 6 as well.
Wow.
And I got the mac and cheese there.
What are you saying? You skipped over the broccoli, cause
I'll get to that.
you skipped over the broccoli quickly.
I'll get to that, I'll get to
You
that.
just pushed it away, cause.
Wow.
All right, so look, right now I'm gonna go through the top of the mac, yeah.
Wow. Top of the Mac.
All right, so that's the cheesy part. If whoever don't know,
This
right?
was nice as well.
What is that, Sash?
This is the it's a natural lemon energy drink.
Okay.
It's lemon and ginger. It's lovely.
The top of the mac,
Yeah.
for who don't know, that one was really nice. That was like a homemade type of go through the top of the mac.
Wow, you're still eating that?
Yeah, that's really nice. To show these guys the pictures and whatnot. And I
Right.
think what I missed out there was just the broccoli now. So for D,
Left that till last.
I'm gonna go through the broccoli. D,
Left the
hold
good-
that phone again, yeah?
Okay.
Leave the best bit till last.
I think, do you know what, in regards to the phone footage, I think we've got enough for it.
Yeah, we have, but we're gonna see it.
Alright. So let's go for the broccoli.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Broccoli for me gets a strong 8. Very well
Strong
done.
8, yeah?
A strong 8.
Very, very well done.
You lit up there, Sasha. Is it
Lit
lit?
up.
Brilliant.
We're
So
lit
big up all the foodies. We try to critique it as kind of subtle as possible. Went into a little bit of detail about the vegetable sausage roll. We took you through the pasta dish that Dee's got. Dee, what's that pasta dish called?
It's macaroni and cheese.
Is it?
Vegan
Macaroni,
macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
And I got 2 cakes. The brownie cake, the vegan brownie cake was
Right.
nice.
Well, you saying you ain't finished them both, have you?
I finished mine.
What are you giving it overall, sir?
I don't know, maybe because I was excited, but I think I gave 8.5.
How often do you eat here? Once every week. Why did you bring us here?
Because you said you was
Vegan.
looking for a vegan spot, and this is the best spot in West London.
It's the bottom line, you
Whole of
heard
West
it.
London, yeah?
Right.
You heard it.
Portobello, West Side is the best side, y'all. Yeah.
Sash, where are we, man? You're like one of the best human beings I've
Aw.
met in my whole entire life, Sash.
Are you
man.
just saying that for the camera? Or do you mean
I
that?
tell you this all the time without the camera.
I know. But and Dee, I think a lot of people don't realise that, you know, when I first met you, I was like your biggest fan and still am. Musically,
Thank you.
right?
Thank you.
I remember the days, our sector.
Bring every MC, bring heavy MCs. I'll be better than every MC in a week. Do more work than these things. Even if my album leaks, I face geeks who ain't street. Outside ain't sweet.
Our sector.
In the place.
If
like
you
our
guys
sector.
know, I think you also scored me in grime. I
Yeah.
have no f***ing idea about grime.
Grime was just coming.
It was just coming, but I saw you. I always saw you bigger than that,
I saw myself bigger than that.
right? I just thought you were such a clever and intelligent lyricist. Still is, and I think a lot of people don't realize with you how spiritual you are.
Yeah. I don't really tell them, innit, Sash?
Yeah,
I gotta tell them, innit?
I know. Are you spiritual, Chris?
Yeah, do you know, I'm very, very spiritual.
I never knew that.
Yeah, we did a show on Monday,
Okay.
and like on the way back from the show, we got on a different level of spirituality. You know what I mean?
What's the different level?
Like we was doing some telepathic stuff. Like
You mean? Okay.
we were saying, let me see if I can break this down properly.
Break it down. I mean, you
So
can break down
basically-
anything to me. I'm down.
Say if you've got a conversation going on with D, yeah,
Right.
there's certain things that you can't disclose in front of me,
Right.
right? But it's not the fact that there might be any kind of animosity towards me or any
Oh, it's
bad
just something
mind.
private.
It's something private, and also
Right.
God might not want me to hear the information that you're sharing with D.
Right.
Because what D might take from the information, I might take something else from the information.
100%.
So what I believe, everybody's got their own path. So God's designated your own lane and your own path. He wants
Yeah.
you to stay upon your path.
Right.
So He don't want certain information to be shared with you to knock you off and send you wayward. So certain good advice that you might give to D,
Right.
I might take that in a bad way.
Got you.
And that might send me down. It could send me into prison. It could send me into
But there's-
mad places. You get it?
Yeah, I 100% get that. But do you think that reflects on where you are at mentally and physically?
Yeah,
Spiritually?
how you
yeah.
digest
I
it,
might
yeah.
not be able to take the information that you share with D.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think individually, we're all on our own lane and our own path and
You
our
said
own
that.
journey.
You said that.
So some of us may have more toxic trait than others, and some of us might be more aware than others. I think as soon as you become aware of yourself, is the day you become aware of your own bad traits. Because I think we're living in a very blame culture, a blame culture. I don't know if that makes sense in English, but does that make
It's
sense?
never my fault, innit?
It's like, no one wants to take accountability or
Accountability.
responsibility for their problems. Again, going back to relationships, if you guys look past the girls that you've been with, you know, was the blame on you? Did you blame others? You know, looking back.
Only in the last recent 3 to 4 years I've been really taking accountability for my upbringing,
Right.
how I feel and what I've been putting out there. So yeah, you're right.
And I told these suckers to leave me alone. They thought that I can't, but my heart's made of stone. I'm going to the moon, they're getting left alone. Don't know what I want, 'cause nobody knows. And I told these suckers to leave me alone. They thought that I can't, but my heart's made of stone. I'm going to the moon, they're getting left alone.
passports can't find me money. Mortgage pay can't try me money. Mortgage pay can't try me money. MONE can't buy me money.
Merch,
Two
you smoke
passports
this
can't
blunt,
find me money.
bitch.
Mortgage pay can't try me money. Mortgage pay can't try me money. Money, 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 money. Truckload, boatload, we want money. Nothing ain't funny, get straight to the money. Nothing ain't funny, get straight to the money.